In this module, you will learn about the Gangas. The dynasty of the Ganga rulers plays a significant part in the earlier history of Karnataka. The founders of the Ganga dynasty are the descendants of the Ikshvaku dynasty. They ruled from Kuvalala, Talakadu, and Manyapura, which is present-day Manne in Nelamangala and the rural district of Bangalore. The Gangavadi kingdom was ruled by 27 kings. King Dadiga was the first ruler. King Durvinita, who ruled for a long period, was famous as a brave warrior and scholar. To strengthen his kingdom, he gained control of Punnata. The Nallala copper inscription reveals that for the purpose of irrigation, King Durvinita constructed many lakes. He was a lover of literature, wrote creative works in Sanskrit and Kannada, and translated the Vaddakatha of Gundaya from Prakrito Sanskrit. The king had a council of ministers who supervised different branches of administration. The administration in the villages was very systematic, and the village committees looked after land revenue, justice, sanitation, and defense. The main occupation was agriculture. Trade relations with other countries were good. The society was patriarchal and divided into different yet interdependent sects and castes. Social values like honesty, loyalty, bravery, and patience were prominent among the people, and the practice of an undivided family was common. The education centers were chaitalyas, temples, mats, and agraharas. Brahmapuris and ghatikas were for higher education. Tallakadu, Shravanbelagola, Bankapura, and Peruru were the famous centers of learning. The Gangas were mostly Jains, so Jainism flourished during their rule. Pujya Pada, Vajran Nandi, and Ajit Sena popularized this religion. A 58-foot monolithic idol of Gomateshwara was installed at Shravanbelagola. The Maha Mastak Abhisheka of Gomateshwara takes place once in every 12 years to this day. Art and architecture were encouraged by the Ganga kings. Beautiful temples and basadis like the Kapileshwara temple at Manne, Pataleshwara and Maruleshwara temples at Kalakad, Kalaramma temple at Kolar, Nagareshwara temple at Begur were built. The statue of Gomateshwara at Shravanbelagola is also an example of their architecture. The tall pillars called Manasthambas and Brahmastamba has been the significant contribution of the Gangas. The Ganga kings were lovers of literature and encouraged Sanskrit, Prakrit, and Kannada languages, and the works written in these languages. It was during this period that Madhava II wrote the commentary on Dattaka Sutra. King Durvinita translated Gunadhaya's Vaddakatha from Prakrit to Sanskrit and wrote the Shabdavatara in Sanskrit. Sri Purusha wrote Gaja Shastra, and Shiva Madhava wrote Gajastaka in Kannada. Raghava Pandaviya was written by the poet Hemasena, and Nemichandra wrote Dravyasara Samgraha. Vadiba Simha wrote Gadya Chintamani and Shatra Chudamani, whereas Chai Vandaraya wrote Chavunda Purana. Let us now recap all the important points